Hello. Hello. Thank you for viewing my listing. I'm selling my beloved 1985 Jaguar XJ6 4.2 liter. I've had this car for 3 years, and this car was hands down my pride and joy. Now, before I get started on this, reason why I'm selling this car is because I need a car that gets better gas mileage because I drive quite a distance to go to work, and I've had my fun with this car, and I love the ever living daylights out of this car, and I really want this car to go to somebody who can bring this car back to its former glory, and more or less speaking, bring this car back to the way it runs, because as you can see, cosmetically, it's not too good. I'd give it about a B condition. This car has the original paint on it, as you can see. Um, it is cracking, which was common from Jaguars of this time, and also cars of the 80s. They use a different kind of paint. Um, let's go with the good news first. The good news is I did do the rear brakes, which anybody who has had Jaguars knows how much of a nightmare that is. It's not very fun to do at all. You have to drop the rear end and a whole lot of headaches. I did do the engine. I did a complete engine rebuild from the bottom to the top. Every little part has been replaced, and it has over 30,000 miles now. Excuse me, 20,000 miles on the rebuilt engine. This car spent all last year down in warm, sunny Florida with me, and ran perfectly. I can swear on my soul, this is the most reliable car I've actually ever owned. I replaced the engine and the brakes because I was going to school for automotive and I needed a car to work on. So I chose a very difficult car to work on because I like challenges. Now, like I say, the real knock on this car is just the cosmetics. All electronics do work, even the high beams work. I'll show you the engine. Also, the fascia up here is cracked a little bit, if you can see. Don't mind the picture of me. My girlfriend's been using this car. Because I have an old Volvo I use. I love my old Volvos. But all the electronics work. Can actually show you. Even the sunroof and all the windows work. Obviously, I'm not going to show them all working, going all the way down and all the way up. That would take way too much time. And this one, the headliner, which of course Jaguars are notorious for this, is starting to sag. The original rear view mirror window I had, I actually blew out because I had a very loud sound system in here at one point in my life when I was younger, and I blew out the window. So I kind of jury-rigged one back in here. As you can see, it's not really that nice looking, but once again, it's just cosmetic, and for the price I'm asking, you really can't beat it. Now, another thing I should address is the fact that, well, I'll show it on the other side. The fact that this car has a hood problem. The hood opens differently, meaning I have to go all the way over here to open the other side of the hood. And you may be asking, well, why? Well, at the shop I worked at, I was in Florida for vacation one day, and I asked to do a routine oil change, and the person did not know that the car's hood opened that way, and they took a pry bar to it right there, and promptly bent the fender and snapped the cable inside. So I have that right now just to keep the hood down and everything. Sorry, I'm walking around here trying to show everything and remember everything here. Now, I did make the engine look all nice and pretty. It did come without air conditioning when I did get the car. It does have a new exhaust on it. As you can see, I mean, everything is new on this car. I mean, it's got a little blow-by on it, but I mean, what do you want? I put over 20,000 miles on it. The car now has 108,000 miles on it, which is practically nothing, especially for a car that's going to be 25 years old next year. God, I'm getting old. I was born in '84. It's just the way my mind thinks. I can start the car up for you as well. You can hear the car run. Keys are already in it. Fires right up. Just got a little exhaust leak. I didn't put the exhaust on properly. One of the tailpipes in the back actually is sitting lower than the other one because I missed the loop in the back, as you can see. Of course, I never got around to fixing it because, as most mechanics know, we always have a million things to do at once. And I'll just pop the hood for you. You can hear the engine running. I know it probably sounds like a tank on this, but it sounds better in person. You see, there's no tapping, no pinging, nothing. It sounds perfect. The way a Jaguar should sound. Like I said, I've taken care of this car. I got the paint like this. I got the car with the paint looking like this. Both gas tanks work. They're not rusting. Guess I should go into the rust. This car has a couple of spots of rust. Nothing too bad at all, considering once again how old this car is. It's got some rust here. On the other side, right over there, the same spot. And on the other side, because I don't feel like walking through the bushes because they got kind of blown over. We just had a storm. It's got a little bit of rust over there on the other side. And just about a little hole. Well, it's down here in the trunk. A little hole right there. And that's about it. I mean, I was planning to restore this car, but like I said, I need something right now that gets better gas mileage than this car because it gets about 18 miles to the gallon. Not that that's really that bad, but you know how it is nowadays with gas prices. I mean, I'm not going to ramble about that, but I want $1,800 for this car, which I believe is a steal because, like I said, all the electronics work, except I still can't get this bulb out light off. I don't know why. I have no idea. I've replaced almost every inline fuse, but as you can see, I mean, everything works. So it's $1,800, and whoever gets this car is going to be a very happy person. Alrighty, and thank you for looking.